Hello, and welcome to Sacred Heart Music Center in Duluth, Minnesota. For the latest installment of Live from the Heart, Songwriters, Storytellers series. My name is Christa Lawler. I'm an arts and entertainment reporter for the Duluth News Tribune, and I'll be your host tonight. This live stream feature is supported by the Minnesota State Arts Board and will highlight some of the finest musical talent in the Northland. Each episode of this monthly series will focus on songwriters, their creative process, and some stories behind their work. Tonight's guest is Colleen Myhre, a mainstay of the regional music scene for more than a decade and best known for her voice, which could be fierce or sexy, twangy, but always sounds like it has a million stories wrapped inside of it. Colleen, also known as Boss Mama, is a collaborator who seemingly has jillions of musical friends to play alongside, including the Holy Hootenanners, Tony Peterson of the Social Animals, and her bandmates, the Jebberhooch. What's a Jebberhooch? Friends, if we play our cards right, we might find out right here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Colleen Myhre.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Welcome, live streamers. It's just called Slip Away. Yeah, I'm walking down past the street post, past a crowd, nowhere near Beacon Mile. I'm looking for my baby child. Oh, slip away, slip away. On my doorstep, gone today. Oh, slip away, slip away. I paid the price of love today. Scrambled eggs, black charades, blanket laid out in the shade, muscle car, handlebars, funky smoke from his cigar. Slip away, slip away. On my doorstep, gone today. Oh, slip away, slip away. I paid the price of love today. Sweat, pirouettes, things I cannot soon forget. It's like a rice tight thighs. This morning kiss was his goodbye. Oh, slip away, slip away. Doorstep, gone today. Oh, slip away, slip away. I paid the price of love. walking down past the street post, past the crowd, nowhere near meek and mild. I just lost my baby child. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you. I appreciate that. This song I wrote for my dad. My dad was a thoroughbred trainer. And we used to go from racetrack to racetrack and try to win the Derby. He's tended stables since he was 10. Chambly, the horses' pens. Others how he came to love the life of riders from above. His arms are lean, his back is strong, his belly's tight, his legs they are long. His hair it whispers through the air about young girls. He doesn't care. It's the way they run. 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 A yearly pilgrimage to town. He takes when August leaves turn brown. Wildfire, it burns in his eyes with selfish hope and permissive lies. Leaning on a one rail fence, waiting for his future to commence. Hey, sober eye, it pierces way. He answers with a grin, yeah, they run. Oh, it's the way they run. It's the way they run. It's the way they run. A Midwest farmer, they asked his name, and what's his age and claim to fame. He answers with, they have been brought. I ran down devil's horse and back, and away they run, and away they run, and away they run, and away they Thank you very much.
Hello. Hi. Woof. You should hear the sound in here. You sound amazing. You're filling the space.
Thank you very much.
It's gorgeous.
It's
Just
a fun
gorgeous.
space to sing in.
Yeah, we were talking about that before we started up, that you'd played here a few times, and you mentioned your favorite. Was
Tom Petty tribute.
Tell me about it.
Oh, we just put a band together. They had all these awesome artists from all over Duluth, maybe some from the cities, but maybe originally from up here. But it was a big collaboration of musicians, and they all did Tom Petty songs. We all did our own one that we liked, and it was a fantastic show. There were some great musicians here, like always.
Why did you pick that song?
Honeybee? Because it's bluesy, and I'm bluesy.
You are bluesy. Can you take us to your roots? What did your childhood look like, music-wise?
I was surrounded by music. I was my dad's personal DJ. You know, we had this old record console, and we had tons of records, and he would make me go play, you know, go put a record on, and then he'll go, Colleen, go play that song again. And so that's one part, listening to music with my dad and my mom. My aunties, I have fabulous singers and piano players. My Auntie Oli was the most amazing yodeler. She played the accordion and the piano and the guitar. We would listen to her all the time. She cut our hair, and then I'd make her sing. And let's see who, my mom and dad always had band members, musicians come over to the house and do pick and circles, and they never made me go to bed. All the kids went outside and played hide and go seek and stuff like that. I don't know, I just sat around and listened to the pick and circle. So I was always surrounded by music in our home. And my mom sings beautifully.
Was that in Mattawa?
I'm actually from the suburb of Mattawa, Barnum, Minnesota. Big towns, yeah.
Do you remember the first album that you really connected with and thought, I have to spin this over and over and over again?
Boy, that's a great question. I would have to say Red-Headed Stranger by Willie Nelson.
Is it something that still resonates with
Yeah,
you?
oh, big time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it about that specifically?
Oh, Willie's writing and the cowboys and the way he plays guitar and the way he sings and I like storytelling, musicians and artists. So, but that one sticks out. The whole album, I would listen to that one all over and over.
How old were you at this time?
Oh my word. I would guess about 7, 8 years old.
Telling people Willie Nelson's your favorite.
Yeah, my mom used to make me do Delta Dawn by Tanya Tucker too. So when I was like 5 years old, I was singing it in front of people. But
So you were always a singer. Were
Yep.
you always a guitar player?
No, I started playing guitar when I was about 24 years old.
Okay.
Yep.
Why
I
did you-
played the piano when I was about 9 years old. My mom and dad bought me a piano. I used to have this old organ. It's an old keyboard, almost like an accordion, but flat. It had the chords here, and then you could play here, and I would listen to records and plunk them out. And my dad noticed that, and so they wanted to get me a piano, and they sold a cow and got me a piano when I was 9.
You have a real country,
Very much
good
so.
old-fashioned country childhood.
Yep,
Yeah.
dairy cows and thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
So,
it
yeah.
Seemingly still inspires your work.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Wasn't, it's hard work being a farmer, and I don't know. I love the roots that I grew up in. I really do.
Why did you decide to stay?
To come back. Well, I came
you
back.
came back.
Yeah, I tried to move away several times, but, well, my mom and dad, my dad was ill too, so I came back for that. But my best friend, who's my husband now, Jimmy, which is our anniversary today. Happy 24th, Jimmy.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Thank you. I think I kept coming back to Jim, so, yeah.
Very cool. Do you remember kind of recognizing, oh my gosh, I have a voice and I have something that I want to say? Do you remember that feeling coming?
I do. I was at home. I was probably somewhere around 17. And I started like getting serious about playing the piano and singing, and then I would show my dad. I used to hide and do that, when nobody was in the house. And then I showed my dad it once, and he made me play the piano and sing all the time after that. And no, I remember being like, I like doing this a lot. So, yeah.
Did you ever try to get away from it?
No,
Nope, never.
no.
This has been it since.
Pretty much. In my 20s, I was so busy being in my 20s. That's how I'm going to say. And I always sang. I did karaoke, and then I started playing the guitar, and then when I was about 28 years old, I started wanting to play live. And I think my first show was at the Ficker's Brew House. And they let me come and play there.
Open mic.
No,
No,
they
not
gave
even.
me a whole show.
They did.
They did. Thank you, Tim Nelson. That's where I started.
That's where you started.
That was
And
one
it
of my
took-
first shows.
And you play a lot, I feel like.
I do.
You do.
I would like to play even more.
Yeah?
But yeah, I do play a lot.
Tell me about your first album. Was that about 2008-ish?
2006.
Okay.
Yep. Rivers Run Dry. My husband wrote most of the lyrics on that one, and I wrote the music part. Jake Larson came out to my house, and we recorded it in my living room. Charlie Parr came even out to the house and did a few songs, accompanied me on that. That was a treat. Yeah. And Oh, I'm sold out of those now. But yeah, that was my first one, and it was a cool experience. It was scary, you know.
What happened after that?
Then I started playing more shows, and then I started traveling and learning the music business kind of stuff, and started writing more. And then by 2011, I recorded my second one.
And that one, tell us about that one.
That was at Sparta Sound,
Right.
with Rich Mattson
Yes.
and Jermaine. Yeah. Tony Peterson came and played with me on that one. And then we had some other studio musicians that came in. Derek Rolando did the drums. I hope I say that name right. And then, yeah, that was a ride in my life.
Wow. It's like a who's who of this area's music scene. Like there's so many familiar names popping up.
It's a great community.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it feel good to live here?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good to be a part of there's so many musicians everywhere. I mean, from my little town, there's a lot of musicians even in my little town.
Right.
That's how the Holy Hootenanners got together.
Yeah.
We went to church together and started playing and
That is a fun
formed a
band.
church band.
Yeah. And are you still doing as much of that, or?
I don't do as much Holy Hootenanners right now, but I did play with them during the Mattawa Hootenanny just a couple weeks ago, so that was a blast being back with them.
Should we talk about what you're going to do next up here? What are you singing?
Oh, I got to look at my...
You got-
I don't know. I always, when I sit down, then I kind of decide, okay, I'm going to do this song, whatever feels right. I think I'm going to do Love in Alaska. I wrote that for my niece's wedding, and it stuck with me, and being it my husband and it's our anniversary. Kind of means a lot.
All right, should we do it?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Cool.
Now I have to play that song. No changing my mind. This song's called Love in Alaska. Coffee on the table, fire's burning warm, snow's almost melting, sun don't know that it is morn. All the dogs have been fed, heard you flying across the sea. Oh baby, I'm happy. That's what your love does to me. How I love the mountains and the salmon's river run. Harmony of Alaska, winters with no sun. Oh, but when I see you, my spirit's all set free. Yeah, baby, I'm grateful. That's what your love does to me. There's love here in Alaska, and the fire's still burning warm. All day we just kick back, praying on that blizzard storm. Oh, when I wake up and you still love me. It can't get any better. That's what your love does to me. It can't get any better. That's what your love does to me. It can't get any better. That's what your love does to me. Thank you. Very nice. So, since we talked about like our first album, I'm gonna do a song for my first album called Rivers Run Dry. My dad passed away, and then we wrote this song shortly after that for my mom. Fence posts are rotten and birds hanging off on the wire. Sweet inspiration has turned me into a liar. What I once knew as love has now disappeared with the dust. My will ain't strong and my soul is stained with rust. Don't tell me not to cry, sweet emotion, let it flow free. I got nothing to show except for my family tree. And it's barely enough to keep me from fading away. And the time that I hold and grows shorter each day. Rivers run dry. Rivers run dry. Come out and pray when my rivers run. There's no pain on the shed we built to withstand the years. As the foundation crumbles and shingles blow away like my fears, and who knows for certain the day it all will be done. When it's all taken away and my kingdom comes, and who knows for certain the day it all will be done. It's all taken away and my kingdom comes. River run dry, river run dry. Kneel down and pray when my river runs dry. River run dry. River run dry. Kneel down and pray when my river runs dry. Thank you. That's for my mama. I'm going to play a new song for you, but I'm going to D down a little bit. Jimmy and I have been writing a lot. I've also been writing with my friend Jacob. Jacob Mann, you guys might know him. My salty dog friend. This is called Fall into Winter. Split a quart of wood, stack it please. Wind is well, but through the leaves blown off of the trees. Don't send me back to the city where sinners freeze. Bring that bag of happiness. I get down on your knees. got a license to stay wrong. Clouds flow nicely by. The shadow of the meadows stays still and dry. Yeah, me and my dog Bella, we like to laugh and we cry. Yeah, live the way you want to. All your dreams will surely die. Thank you. Thanks, live streamers.
That was awesome. I kind of want you to play it again. I'm going to go sit down again.
I'd love to.
I'm told I need to move this closer to me.
Okay.
Let's talk process.
Okay.
What kind of a writer are you? Are you a jotter or do you have to be sitting purposefully, now I write?
I'm more of, I like to rehearse my guitar as much as I can. And then I'll try something new. And out of trying that, something will click in my head, like a story or mostly a story or some kind of a feel to it, and I will write from there. And I will jot down all the lyrics, and then sometimes my husband Jimmy will be listening, or I'll make him listen to me, and I'll be like, can you help me with some of these lyrics? And it's amazing. I'll just keep playing and kind of vocalizing, and he will just sit there and he'll type out lyrics, and it works that way. And a lot of times I don't change them because he puts the final grit and the final emotion that I was searching for into it. So sometimes he doesn't write with me, but a lot of my songs are a collaboration of us two writing together.
Did you grow into that, or is that a relationship, a writing relationship that you had before you were married?
Well, my husband and I, that was probably what brought us together, was music. We had the same taste in music, and then he's like, hey, you should listen to this. And we'd drive around and we would listen to different artists. Like he introduced me to Greg Brown and John Prine, Jerry Jeff Walker, some of the artists that I didn't know. at the time. Guy Clark, I could go on. Cowboy Junkies. So
Does this process come easy to you, or is it something you struggle with?
it goes in spurts. It goes in spurts. Like sometimes if I overthink that I need to write, it doesn't come to me when I'm kind of not thinking about it, and I just let it, process, or else I'll have an idea and I'll just let it sit for a while. And sometimes I can write 2 or 3 songs in a day. So it just depends. I don't know what it is. If the moon is in the right spot, I have no idea.
Do you have a person you're picturing that you're kind of writing for, or a type of person or a scenario? Do you have like an ideal listener? Is there someone in your head that you're playing to? Do you ever picture people listening to you?
Well, not really. I think it's more the story that goes through my head that I want to try and get out into my lyrics, and the feel of it, because I know the story and I know what it wants to sound like, or and then I'll just keep playing it over and over until the lyrics start to come. But not so much like picturing people, me playing it for them. It's more of how can I project this story to them and make a connection.
What themes do you see that you kind of come back to?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I revenge, like themes, like it depends what key I'm playing in. Like when I do the deed, like I did that last song, there's always some kind of like a revenge or some kind of a drive to it that pops in my head every time. Like I'm writing a new song called Ben and Annie, and it's about a girl who wants to marry the wrong side of the family, into the wrong side of the family, and the father would rather see her dead than marry into this family. I know it's deep and it's scary, but
Dark.
I really dig that stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know. And so it just depends. And some of it is love, and some of it's like bluesy love, or like a blues tune will come into my head, and I'll picture something like a smoky old bar room, I don't know.
What inspires you?
Oh, man. I would say emotion. Depends where I'm at. I say that's a big inspiration. Or I like watching documentaries of artists. That inspires me a lot. Let's see. Like I was at Squash Fest this weekend, and I got a whole bunch of inspiration from those artists. There was some really good musicians, and I already started new stuff on the guitar when I got home. So
other creatives.
Yes.
Being around other creatives.
yes, I steal from people a lot too.
What was Squash Fest like? I kept hearing about it all weekend.
Adam Stope put this amazing music festival. There's like 30 bands, 2 stages. Tim from, I don't know how to say his last name, I'm sorry, Tim, Black River Review did all the sound for it, and it was amazing. There was camping everywhere. Like I said, 2 stages were happening, and so they would just flip. It was well run. Jimbo from the Potluck String Band, he was the MC, and I don't know, it was so good. Everybody was so happy to be out there, being outside. The weather was perfect. The music was amazing, every single one of them. I sat down on my big lawn chair, and I just sat all day listening. It was great.
Who are you stealing from?
I don't know yet. There's a few out there that... Yeah, that's some really good pickers. So,
What has this period of returning to audiences felt like?
oh, so great.
Yeah?
I think I was talking to somebody about this before. I think like the support is even greater with people who are listening. I think like it was taken away from them, and now they appreciate it more. I don't know, just the feeling of different concerts. I can feel the love back and the connection more, and I don't know why. maybe because we're all struggling and we just I need to voice, they need to listen, and whatever, somehow connecting.
Right.
Yep.
How did you spend that period? Was it creative for
Yeah.
you? It was.
Yep, very creative. I started writing a new album, co-writing with my friend Jacob, and practicing a lot more. I don't know.
And then you emerged.
I was injured too, though. I fell on the ice and tore my rotator cuff, and I had to have surgery. And so during that COVID period, I was healing from the fall, and I started playing the piano because I couldn't use this arm, so I started learning my left hand on the piano and tried to do songs from there.
Wow. Is this when Boss Mama came to be?
No, Boss Mama was before I fell.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, who is Boss Mama, and what's the backstory on this?
I feel like I've earned it. You know, I'm 51 years old. I've raised 2 kids. I've been married for 24 years. I'm recovering from, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I have had ups and downs just like everybody else, and this blues really started forming more than the country part, and I just felt like I'm ready to have a stage name, you know. So blues, or Boss Mama. My buddy Tony, who plays guitar with me, I've been playing with him since he's about 15 years old. He's always called me Boss. And my boys call me Mama, and I'm like, that sounds actually pretty cool. And so I'm trying it.
You're trying Boss Mama.
I'm trying Boss Mama.
I kind of like it. I think
I
it
do
fits.
too. It's kind of an attitude, you know?
Yeah,
I
it
just feel like, I'm ready. It's my turn. I'm ready to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. What, I had promised that we'd get back to this question. What's a jebberhooch? Is that what?
Jebberhooch is my son's one of his good friends, his nickname. And they call him Jebber and Hooch. And I asked them if I could borrow it. I went up to him and I said, Trevor, I really like your nickname. Can I please borrow that for a band name? And we signed some contracts. No.
You did?
No. He was really happy. So one of these days when he comes to my show, Trevor, we will get him on stage and show everybody the real Jebberhooch, who that is.
So who are these guys in actuality, in real life? Who's in your band?
What's really cool about the Jebberhooch is it's a mixture of people. But I do have like main folks that play with me, Jacob and Owen Mann from the New Salty Dog, and Jeff Gilbertson, who's an upright bass player, I've been playing with him forever, even before the Holy Hootenanners, but he's the bass player from them. Those are the 4 main guys, but then we pick up Joe Anderson, he's on sax. Calvin Lund from the Salty Dog plays. I played with Nate Gannon the other night. I played with Tony Peterson, Caleb Anderson on keys. At the Squash Fest, I played with Lee Martin and Adam Stoke from the Feeding Leroy, and Harrison Oak, and Daryl, and let's see, I know I missed, Clancy Ward's been playing with me. So it's been really cool, and we've been, whoever wants to jump up and they know my music, they play, and
Wow.
we always find a groove. It's never the same.
Literally everyone is in your band.
What's that?
Literally everyone is in your band.
Well, it just depends. Like sometimes there's only 3 of us, sometimes there's 7 of us.
I'm a jebberhooch now.
Yeah, yeah, you're on stage. You're a good batch of hooch.
So how has your sound evolved over the years?
I would say confidence. And so, I don't know, I just keep working at it. Like I said, I'm 6.5 years sober, and I feel like I'm starting over, and that has been a big part of my sound, and not being afraid of my sound, and being confident in that that's who I am. You know, I can sing real soft, and I can sing really loud. It all depends what kind of fire's in my belly, you know. So blues has gotten really, I've been listening to like a lot of 1965 blues. A lot of Nina Simone and Karen Dalton. She's more 70s, I guess, I'm not sure. But Frazee Ford, who is a new from the, not Forget Me Nots, the Be Good Tanyas. So, I don't know.
What's next for you?
A new album out and go on tour. I want to go back on tour. I was in Texas last March. I want to go back to Texas. I want to start going back, heading down to Minneapolis again, and hopefully start doing more festivals, being better at getting myself out there, you know.
When is the album out?
What's that?
When is the album coming out?
I don't know. It's just, I'm just finishing up writing it. It just depends on, well, this winter I can decide like how that looks. I'm hoping within a year.
Yeah.
Is my plan.
Okay.
But
we'll meet you right back here next year at this time.
Right?
We'll have
a little release?
Yeah, release party.
Yeah. Remember? You said.
You said it. Excellent. So I am going to thank some people, including you. I have to pull up my list here. And then you are going to close out with a song
Sure.
for us? All righty. So thank you to you for appearing on Live from the Heart Singer-Songwriter Storytellers series. Thanks to Eric Swanson for running the sound, and Jose Leon and crew for video production. Live from the Heart is brought to you by Sacred Heart Music Center with funding from the Minnesota State Arts Board. The next Live from the Heart will feature Lila Abukadere on Tuesday, September 14th. Also check the Sacred Heart website for live audience concerts. The next live event will be Duluth Does Fleetwood Mac on Saturday, September 25th. Now with one more song. I didn't ask her what she was playing first because she likes to decide on the spot. Colleen, thank you again so much. This was really fun to
Thank you.
hang out with you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much for taking the time on Sunday night and asking me to play. So it's been really cool.
Yeah, the Chevy don't ride, Chevy don't ride, Chevy don't ride no more. Chevy don't ride, Chevy don't ride, Chevy don't ride no more. Gotta drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, oh Lord. Gotta drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, oh Lord. Well, I gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, oh Lord. I gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, oh Lord. 'Cause I heard the king was dead, heard the king was dead, heard the king was dead, oh Lord. I heard the king was dead, I heard the king was dead, I heard the king was dead, oh Lord. Yeah. Chevy ain't alright, Chevy ain't alright no more. Chevy ain't alright, Chevy ain't alright, Chevy ain't alright no more. Gotta drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, oh Lord. Gotta drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, drive this big old Ford, oh Lord. Well, I gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, oh Lord. Gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, gotta get to Memphis, oh Lord. 'Cause I heard the king was dead, heard the king was down, heard the king was down, oh Lord. Heard the king was down, heard the king was down, heard the king was down, oh Lord. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, might as well stay in this key, and we'll just talk about what my revengeful key. I need some water, though. So, that last song I wrote at a meat and rifle raffle on an old hay barn, or not a hay barn, but a hay wagon that had holes in it. Everybody was inside for the meat raffle, and I was there outside by myself. And I wrote that song, and this one is called Sister's Revenge. Jungle onto the water like I've done a time or two. You can trust on the Mississippi. Got a job to do. You better watch out. Oh, for that dog. He came in to town. Now she stares us through blankly. Yeah, the new shame that she has found. Well, he's proudly drinking warm beer. It happens morning, happens at noon, it happens at night. Those beasts of burden, they're too good for you. Drop the shade and spark that light. Come on, river, take me swiftly to that bend beyond the ash. I see that flicker of light in that old shack. Raise that shotgun to my shoulder, and I ain't gonna miss no. Now raise that shotgun to my shoulder, and I ain't gonna miss no. I took my sister. I'm gonna get that man. I'm gonna put some bullets right between your eyes. Oh, raise that shotgun to my shoulder, and I ain't gonna miss. No, no, I ain't gonna miss. I ain't gonna miss. No, no. Raise that shotgun to my shoulder, and I ain't gonna miss. No.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate all of you. Thank you.